Hey guys, and welcome back to the Spit Talk podcast. How's everyone doing?
My name is Aaron. Yeah, see, I was like,
Did I caught you off guard?
I wasn't getting caught off guard. I was worried about like, oh no, do I still go after Jan or do I go after Kyle? that was my concern. I was like, oh no. I know. No, I'm just used to like whoever talks first, the next one is like, my name is Aaron. So like I got caught off guard too. I was like, what the fuck do I say now? But hey guys, what's up?
You just gotta, what's up? See, it ain't that hard. I saw you guys both of you had like a running hamster wheel of like who's gonna do what or what was gonna be said next. And
yeah, that's why I was like, okay. Well, we were waiting. To be honest,
yeah.
I was waiting. I was waiting for you to say my name is Kyle.
Right.
Excuse me.
But anyways, I think that was a good intro, regardless.
Pretty good for I mean, there's no ring rust or anything, so you're all good. Anyways, yeah, I'm Jan, by the way. For
I'm
whoever
Aaron.
is listening,
And I'm Kyle, and we do movie things.
Excuse me.
we do
So-
movie TV things for.
I feel like this is the first time we've just reintroduced ourselves.
Yeah, we need a trailer.
I feel
Maybe
like-
this should be a
No,
trailer.
like
We-
sometimes there's like a flow for those things where it's like, why would they tune in? But then we're continuing about it, and like they wouldn't never know what we are.
Honestly, I
It's for
don't know.
new people.
Yeah, for newcomers. Like every episode, you have to say newcomer, but it's still like the same one person listening. You know?
I know we need to bring that up, people.
You know what we need to do is just add the intro to the intro song.
Oh, like record a
Yeah, so we don't have to
intro?
say it.
Actually, that is smart too. That saves us a lot of time.
And so there's no awkwardness every single time I fucking go, hey.
Yeah.
So
like,
how's
it's
everyone
after
doing today?
That's your fault for making it awkward, but okay.
I don't make it awkward. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, now that the fucking formalities are out of the way, let's just fucking go.
The formalities
Dude, can
are
you
out
just say
right
that?
off the bat?
Can you just say
Now
so
that
like
the
after the intro, like now that we say like hi, my name is Jan Aaron, like now that like then it cuts to the real one, then you say like
Yeah.
now the formalities are fucking out of the window, let's fucking go.
you know what? Yeah,
It's like an ad read.
you wanna practice? I mean, no one's listening anyways. We're just we're just recording.
Let's talk.
No,
let's
no,
talk
let's
movies
let's
first.
bash on the Flash. No,
Okay, all right.
that's the
the
title of the
title.
episode, by the way.
Bash
Yeah, that's
on-
Okay, so
Thanks,
just as a preface here, these guys were kind of already giving me a heads up, like
what do you mean?
saying stuff like it's pretty bad, it's the worst, let's bash on it.
I did not. I was the last one to watch it out of you guys. What are you talking about?
No, but I honestly, it's not as bad as
No, yeah, I but like it's still worthy of a bash, though. Wouldn't you say?
fine. Yeah, okay, yeah.
You
Okay,
even
can
said
I-
it.
Can I say my hot take?
only because the
Can I say my hot take?
sure you since
This is
you're probably like
the
the
worst
freshest
DC.
one.
This is probably the worst DC movie in the. It's a hot take, but I feel like it is.
Dude,
Like,
fuck off.
It's
like
I
you-
don't know. It was like
do-
it was the one thing I was like I didn't want it to bash it like that, but like that's just how I felt.
Bro, you never watched Birds of Prey? The Emancipation of One Harley Quinn? That one's pretty fucking bad. I mean,
That one is pretty bad too.
Mm.
But
so you'd rather watch The Flash or Birds of Prey? I thought Shazam 2 was okay, but I thought that one was worse than
we do not
this
talk
one
about Shazam.
was.
Shazam's not even in contention.
Okay, what about Black
Okay,
Black Adam
okay,
was
how about-
pretty...
Out of the out of the main Justice League member movies, his own is probably the worst. I think that's where I'm putting it at.
I mean, Wonder
Like
Woman 4
mainline, like your all stars. It's probably. I mean, granted, we've only seen like 3-4 of the main stars. So, but his is probably like the lowest in terms of like, hey, you're a superstar player, but your movie's kind of trash.
Sure.
I don't know. Okay.
I believe
Anyways.
it has its flaws. Yeah.
I believe that you believe that that's the case. I mean, we could agree to disagree though. I honestly, I don't think it's as bad as you guys or as you were saying it is, Kyle. But at the same time, It's not great either. I know that. I mean, there's a lot that we could talk about. I mean, we're pretty late on the game as usual.
Hey,
But
but
so
there
we
are
could probably
reasons
talk
why
about.
we're late.
Oh, I know. I mean, it's not like out of our whatever, but like what I'm saying is like we could probably just talk about it head on. Talk about what we didn't like, what we liked in a spoilery way.
I'm not putting. By the way, I'm not putting it like entirely bad, as much as I'm saying it's bad. It's more so like a perspective against the series as a whole,
Mm.
like the DC universe itself. Like it's bad within
Right.
that space.
Well, when Jan comes back in, I just feel like we should unpack it just to
Yeah.
like get an idea of like where everyone stands on that point. Because like it is bad, like what Jan said, and it isn't as great, but it still had some for me, it still had some qualities that I did like. But knowing what I know of Flash, I was like, I expected a little bit more. And, you know, like, I'm pretty sure everyone goes into movies like, oh, I expect it to be the greatest. You know, it's like, I think we talked about it too. Like, it's Flashpoint, you know?
We wanted this movie to be that movie, but
yeah.
it ended up not being that. Hey, Jan, are
Yeah.
you okay over there?
So, like, it's
Yeah.
worth unpacking
Okay.
just to see where everyone's thoughts are. So, I think we can all agree there's like there's a dislike to it, but there's still likable qualities. Is that fair to say for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
The
Yes.
redeeming quality is Ezra being Ezra.
Okay, we can start with
I
that
think-
then.
I think-
so, like,
I
if
think
we're
Ezra
talking
did it-
character, yeah, I really liked his character for
Yeah.
some reason. You know, Edward texted me like after like he watched The Flash.
Yeah.
Then I was like, dude, this was just basically Ezra, drunk Ezra, talking to sober Ezra, like trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing that he's having in like, you know, the real world where, you know, he's getting drunk. That's basically the young Ezra or the young Flash and the young Barry in this one. And like he's just trying to see himself. So I think it's just like a reflection. You know, like I don't know. It was just
No, 100%.
that's what I was just thinking about
definitely
that.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it
Separating
was
the
going to a
whatever
good place when, like,
controversies.
you realize that like, oh, this is the situation that we're kind of dealing with. You know?
Yeah,
Like
let's-
they put Flash in that scenario specifically to kind of address something. But
Mhm.
later on the movie kind of just didn't pan out the way, you know, I did. And maybe it's because I don't know, it's just kind of hard where like I feel like the CW, oh no, we lost him.
It's
Well,
okay. He'll jump in.
Yeah, he'll jump back in. Anyways, it's kind of hard to like. I think for me personally, it's just more so like I'm a big CW Flash. Like
Mhm.
that show was amazing, and
Yeah.
it told Flash in a very like good way where it's like, oh no, it's not realistic or blah blah blah. Like it was smoothless, and then just seeing how like big movies now and they have to like compete with that. It's like, how do you attach someone to this like within the short amount of time?
Hi.
Hello.
Motherfucker, bro.
Dude, we paid $300 and we still have to have that shit. Come on.
I swear to God, I need to change my internet. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I don't know if it's the area or what. I changed
It's called
the
Google
modem
Fiber.
at first. I don't think it's the router at all.
Wait, who's your provider?
I don't want
Please
to
tell me it's not
say the name
Xfinity.
here. I'll say it after we'll say it after the
Are
call.
you expecting that we're gonna get sponsored by AT&T or Xfinity or whoever?
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I wouldn't, say no. No, anyways, yeah, I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about, but what were you talking about?
Oh, did you hear
Sorry.
us? Like the whole.
I heard no. It
Damn.
booted me out of the whole studio, dude.
Oh.
And I was trying to get in the whole fucking time, like, and everything. The weird part was everything else was working. Like, I could fucking go on. I was still able to go to the YouTube, Discord, everything. It's just for some reason the app was just not letting me in until now. So,
There's an app for this?
no, the site itself.
Oh, the site. But it's not like a software application that you downloaded.
No,
There's nothing
just-
like that for it. I was just
yeah,
curious.
no.
Okay.
So
Anyways.
now I'm like super
Okay, now
out
you're
of the
back.
loop. But hey, what's
we
up,
were talking
Ezra?
about what we liked. Yes, what we
So we
liked
started
about
with
it. and-
Barry Allen. So
So
your
what
thoughts
did
on Barry Allen?
what did you hear about? Like, did you hear anything from what I said at all, or
No, you
anything
were
at
like
all?
frozen
Fuck. Okay,
completely.
I said like, okay, so if you separating the controversy of Ezra as a person, right? Whatever they've done, like it's it's hard. Like I guess sometimes it is hard not to think about it as well, but you got to learn to separate that from whatever the art is because you're not going to be able to enjoy it for what it is. And
Im-
he did a pretty good job, or they did a pretty good job. um,
That's the guy that threw a chair. You know, like it's crazy. He can.
I know. I wonder if they're showing this in Hawaii. By the way, you think they showed this in Hawaii and they're like, that's probably why it didn't make enough money. But that's like another conversation that I'll probably get into later on with the whole DC thing again. For how many episodes now? 50 episodes. We're still talking about DC's crap. But yeah, Ezra did a really good job. And honestly, the highlight for me, which sounds like it sounds very, very biased, and obviously it's gonna come from me. So it's gonna sound the way it sounds. But honestly, Michael Keaton as Batman is fucking the highlight for me. With whatever he did and whatever he was given, I thought he was great. And I just liked him in it.
Can I say something?
I don't. Yeah.
I think he could have done better.
I mean, what else could he have done? You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
I just wish they gave him a little bit more lines, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not Michael Keaton's fault, really. Like,
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like-
that's just kind of how I saw it, and I was like, okay.
yeah, but like, because so here's the thing with him, right? Like, I thought like a lot of the stuff that they did do, it was just for nostalgia's sake. But I mean, it fucking worked.
Not the Barbie joke.
I like
That
that
wasn't
joke.
Batman. That wasn't a Batman thing, though.
No, I know.
But yeah, it worked for what it was, and I really enjoyed that. Ezra was good for what he was given as well. I don't know. I think it was just overwhelmed, like, or underwhelming. I mean, like the whole crutch of like the Flashpoint story being done this early on, it was really underwhelming, and like it's like we didn't really feel the effects because there was not much for us to feel for this character yet. I mean, Flashpoint is like what, like one of the main big stories for the Flash, and the fact that we were getting it as the first movie, it's the same thing as doing The Dark Knight Returns as the first movie for Batman versus Superman. Even it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But for what we were given, I thought it was okay. It wasn't the worst as what Kyle's saying. It
You know
wasn't.
what was missing? I felt like they needed to make him and his dad's bond stronger. I felt like that would have helped carry the movie.
Yeah,
But it wasn't really about that. Like it was hard to gauge it, and you're like, man,
right. That is something that did feel missing. Like in the Justice League movie, you kind of felt that a little more too, even though it was less.
no, yeah, exactly. It's like
of
you
what we
get a
got.
snippet of it, and be like, but that was your first like idea of it, and then now you like go back and see him in his own movie, and I was like, oh, well, like
Well,
Yeah, so like going back to the just Flash in general, I think me having like a week or two, I don't know how many days it's been out already, but like having a week or two thinking about just the story in general. Yeah, for me it didn't hit home because I did love the Flashpoint, the animated one, because it was really good. But for this one, I think it really tapped into, and I think we said it too, like it tapped into like how Marvel, they had a spider, like this is their Spider-Man in a way, like a young Barry.
it was supposed to be.
Yeah, so it feels like they were tapping into that where, oh, this is where he learns the idea of like responsibility, because like you see that throughout the whole movie where he's like, Batman warned him like not to do it, but he still did it anyways, and the repercussions are there. So I think if I had to like pick a movie where that it teaches the idea of responsibility, it would be Spider-Man Homecoming, because it's in that same realm of like the youngest one trying to like deal with the consequences that he's dealt with, right? But I think the
Mhm.
consequences is too big in this movie, which is again like resetting time. So I think that's why it fell flat compared to, I guess, Homecoming, because again we do know this storyline very well for all of us, at least for Flashpoint. But I think, yeah, Jan said it best, where it didn't really hit home with those things because it was such a big responsibility.
Right.
Yeah. But you know what's so funny? What threw me off was the fucking CGI.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
I was like,
Yeah.
like the first like a minute or two or whatever, I was like, damn, this CGI is so bad. And I'm like, I know it's gonna be like this throughout the whole movie.
No, you know
It's
what was
not great.
weird? It was like you can tell. No, it was weird. I think there was a certain part where they they were using like adult Ezra, right? His real face, and then they switched over to a shot of his younger self, but it's his real face. And then when they switched back to the adult version, it was CGI for some reason. And I was like, why did they do that?
I don't know. Yeah, like I think they even I think the director himself tried coming up with an explanation for why it looks the way that it does, and I'm like, dude, he's only talking about the what is it, the Chrono Bowl thing, where
Oh, that
everyone
was
was
the
in there.
worst CGI.
It was
That
bad.
wasn't even. That was,
It was
like,
bad, but it was bad. But like the thing is, we weren't even just talking about that. Like everything in the movie, like a lot of the stuff looked unfinished. I don't know if it's just because
100%, 100%.
like, I don't know if it's because like we're rebooting, we're starting over, so let's just put it out the way that it is, or what? Like I don't know what they did to
Horrible.
for it to end, because like dude, the baby scene, like
It was
oh
so
my
bad.
god, like it was so bad, like it did not look good at all. I mean, I'm not asking for babies to come flying or anything like that, but goddamn, like make it look. I mean, I'm not an animator,
Do you
so
do you prefer to put a real baby inside a microwave? Is that what you're saying?
no, motherfucker. Yeah,
No, Jan's saying use practical effects. You know, just
So a
kidding.
practical
I'm not
baby
saying
in a
I'm
practical
just
I
kidding.
just said don't throw a baby down the fucking. No, but it could have looked a lot better, is what I'm saying.
Give us American Sniper baby. That's what
for a
I-
big budget.
Let
for
me
what
ask you
they got.
this: was the CGI better than Green Lantern?
Yeah. No.
no.
I
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just curious.
If to answer that fairly, it's because it was dealing with like real life characters, like like what John was saying, the Chrono Ball, and like how you see like the time, right, like the past
Yeah.
and stuff. It's too jelly like,
Mm.
compared to Green Lantern, where it's to me forgivable. Like I
Yeah.
like that. That's my hot take, man. I love Green Lantern, but
The thing is,
but like Green Lantern is it. I expect the configurations to be jelly like, or like his constructs. I mean, to be jelly like. So that's my answer to it.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to say, this one probably had the worst explanation of how to explain the multiverse. The fact that it
What?
relied no like because of its simplicity, it's like, you know how to explain the universe? Spaghetti. And then I'm just like, you got to be kidding me! Like, is that all they're gonna say? And then I was like,
dude,
that's
I
all they
kinda
said.
like.
I
That's like
like
one
that.
of the. I kind of
I
like
like
that
that.
because
No,
it makes
it
a
caught
lot
me
of
off guard.
sense if you
Yeah.
think about it.
It did.
And the way that he talks about the strands, some
Yeah.
of the strands coming together, because it's,
Yeah.
it's the same thing as the fucking the canon events. It's like
Yeah,
the same exact
basically,
thing that
yeah.
he's saying, and it's explained in a way where it makes a lot of sense. And to be honest, a lot of this stuff reminded me of. I mean, the Back to the Future gag was pretty funny, but it does remind me of Back to the Future a little bit. Them trying to get back and the explanation of time and stuff. It just works for me, at least. I mean, at least that part for me worked. It wasn't too bad. I don't know, man. I got thrown out. I'm sorry.
I felt like they could have at least added a little bit more explanation, but then they got right into all the problems of going back in time, right? It wasn't so much like what's gonna happen when we go back in time. It's more so like we already know what the problems are, and it's like, how can we mismatch all these
Excuse me.
things with the Chrono Ball stuff? But Yeah.
I don't know. The thing is, like they explain it in a way. It's almost like Endgame where you don't. It doesn't branch out exactly. You're like
Yeah.
it's like a fulcrum or whatever. I don't know. I like that explanation of it. I thought it was pretty good. Like it made things a little more simpler than it should be. Because if we get into, I feel like if we get into too much into the time travel stuff, like we'll just start getting into some loopholes and rabbit holes that we might
Yeah.
not be able to get out of. And I think the way that they did it was pretty good. So I'm okay with it. Um,
I'm just gonna wait for the binging of Babish spaghetti episode from The Flash.
of course.
So what
Yeah.
you think of just the story overall? Like you know how like it had to play back to fucking Man of Steel. Like, did you like that aspect of the movie?
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Zod was just there, to be honest with you. I feel like they just needed a ploy for them to actually get together, and it was almost done in a roundabout way, to be honest. Which happens a lot. I think that's kind of why I appreciated the simplicity of the time travel stuff, is because if you think about it, like the end of it, um, it does the thing where it's like, oh, it was always supposed to happen type thing again. And so it's like it does it in a roundabout way, and using Man of Steel for that as the crutch to let that be like where it all happens for them. I thought it was okay. I mean,
It
it
was
was just a good way to
weird.
get Zod
Yeah,
back, I guess.
it was
Yeah.
weird because I don't like how if we're counting this like as a Snyderverse, like I don't like how that's always going to be the starting point of everyone's origin story.
Where would you want to start it?
No, it was
Or do
just
you
Yeah.
want
weird.
them to
Like
start?
it's
Or do you want them to
let's
start
say
organically?
no, like yeah, like let's say I'm a producer for the next DC film, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, so how are we gonna start it based off Man of Steel and like Man of Steel, blah 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 blah, right? And I'm like doing the Flash. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's go use the Man of Steel Zod coming down event again. You know, like
Right.
like I just wanted it to be like its own, like kind of like his own thing,
Mhm.
Like remember in I guess Snyderverse, the Snyder one where he says like, okay, I cannot remember when he tried going back in time again, and he even told himself like, I have to break the rule, I have to break the rule. I'm like, dang, when did he establish this rule? Like imagine if it tapped into like that area.
Mm.
So he's done it before, but like this
Yeah.
what like why didn't it do that?
That's the thing that's confusing, is like, what does this follow? Does it follow Zack Snyder's or the original theatrical cut? Because the whole like break the rule thing you just mentioned, and then for like, yeah, obviously they kind of referenced him doing it in Russia or whatever they were to Bruce in this movie. So it's kind of them saying like, yeah, we are kind of following the Zack Snyder stuff, but then for some reason everyone else acts like they came out of the theatrical cut. So it doesn't
True,
make
yeah.
any, yeah, like Batman, for Christ's fucking sakes. It's just all of a sudden he's back to being whatever the fuck he was in that Joss Whedon cut. I don't even want to get started.
Now that you
I've said
now
a
that you
lot of
mention it,
things.
I'm just like, yeah, that was the Batman.
Exactly. I mean, he did some cool things, obviously.
Yeah, he did.
But it's the moment I saw him smile, I'm like, fuck, stop, please.
Oh, you prefer his like.
No, it's not even that. It's just the attitude feels off from what he like. I don't know if it was Ben's choice. I mean, obviously he had the lasso of truth on him that kind of made him act a little differently. But it was just like, what the fuck, dude? It's like we're following that canon or that movie or whatever, which I hated.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
was.
hated that
Mhm.
interpretation.
It's crazy
so.
because that started from the jump.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. Like once we saw the baby CGI, the happy Batman that started straight out the gate. So it's like, oh, this is the movie we're going for, and this movie we're going for, like what you said, like, okay, this is like a last minute assignment. I'm gonna turn it in and I'm gonna fuck around. Dude, for real. Like as soon as that started, honestly, I was like, okay, we're in for the ride because like it just felt like, okay, we're just gonna make a movie. We don't know if it's gonna do good or bad, kind of thing. That's the vibe I was getting, like, in overall production wise, like that's what it felt,
So are we blaming Ben Affleck here?
No, I'm not
No,
blaming
I
that.
don't-
I'm just saying, watching the
I know.
overall experience, like that's what it felt like, a last minute assignment.
It kind of makes you wonder, like, is that why this thing took fucking forever to get made? Like, it was in development hell for so long, and like different directors have been on board and started dropping. Don't get me wrong, Andy Muschietti did pretty
He's-
good for
yeah.
what he was given. I thought he was fine. And the fact that he's directing Batman: The Brave and the Bold, I'm hoping that he knocks it out of the park.
He gets a little bit more control.
Who was
over
the
it.
original for this movie?
Dude, don't. There was
Okay,
a lot.
but was
There
it him? Was it Andy?
No, Andy was.
Okay.
Andy's the guy now, so
So he
And
wasn't.
did-
He wasn't before.
he was not before.
Okay,
he's
thank
he's the one
God.
that ended up.
Because I was
directing it.
I was small kind mad. I was like, this motherfucker did It and It Chapter 2, and
Right.
he produced this shit. I'm like, no, it can't be. So thank God. Thank
I don't
God he
know,
wasn't the OG director, or like he was just put in that scenario.
Yeah, like, and I don't know how much of a hand he had in like getting the script together and all that. I'm pretty sure they were just trying to get this out there at this point. But yeah, it makes you think, like, how many iterations of this fucking movie did we have? And like, I don't know, like, was this something that they were planning ever since, or was it something like, because at the end, obviously, we get George Clooney. So like, it's kind of like, they're just going away from this now. They're trying to find a way to just go away from this. That's why they
Yeah.
put George Clooney in there it's almost like it's like their full stop saying, yeah, we're done with this universe. Because if you looked at this is the stuff that gets me mad about what they were trying to do with DC in the beginning, and what I've been saying the whole fucking time. If you go back to episode 1 of the Spit Talk podcast, it's what I've been fucking saying. Like,
Run the
what
clip,
are
run the
they
clip, run the
doing?
clip. No.
I don't have the clip. If I had the clip, I would play it. But it's what I've been saying for like so long, and it's like they have no direction. It's like they're directionless, and like their solution was to end this up with Ben Affleck being gone and Michael Keaton being their main Batman. The 75-year-old Michael Keaton, I don't know how old he is, being their main Batman going forward. Because obviously, if you've seen the set pics at the end, he's the one wearing that blue suit that comes out of that car. Like, I think I've sent you guys that pic, that set pic.
Yeah.
And obviously he was going to be in Batgirl, which lines up with the stuff that they were doing here. So they were going to move forward with a Batgirl, but not a Batman movie. And then they were going to do like Aquaman. I think he was supposed to cameo in Aquaman as Bruce Wayne. But then they found out, like, oh yeah, fuck. So Aquaman was going to release before Flash, so they got Ben in there. That's why, if you look at Jason Momoa's posts, you see that they gave some people hope that Ben was back as Bruce Wayne, but it was only like some kind of cameo because they couldn't get their shit together and they started shuffling release dates around. So now they're back to this, and then they put George Clooney in there just as like a. I mean, I thought it was fun. Like, it was fun. It was pretty funny seeing him come out of that thing. But it just kind of, it made me more mad than it did, amuse me, because I was like, this is really what they're gonna fucking do. And now we're in this position where the Flash is barely making 60 million opening weekend, barely making their money back. I mean, like, DC's just fucking dead, dude. Like I'm sorry, like I don't think Blue Beetle's gonna make money.
Damn, you don't
money.
like Cholo? Dude, with that Cobra Kai shirt you're wearing?
It's
I
not.
know.
Disrespect.
That's so ironic.
That's so
That's so ironic.
disrespectful,
Getting called out.
man.
That's so
Damn.
ironic. I do, but I don't
That's
think it's gonna
crazy.
fucking make money.
I don't
And
think it's
that's
gonna make money.
Warner
It's not
Brothers'
gonna
own fault.
It's not gonna take my money. That's for sure.
Yeah, and Aquaman 2, I'm pretty sure that the first one made money.
That's gonna do like mid numbers.
It's gonna do
Hey,
okay numbers.
If Aquaman 2, this is mine. Like, if Aquaman 2 freaking shows me another Wonder Woman cameo. I'm so mad. I'm like, why is she keep popping up everywhere?
Everywhere.
Like she
She's
popped
a-
up
she-
in Shazam. She
she-
popped up in
she-
this one. I'm like, dude, if
She's
she
the
pops
Captain
up in-
Marvel. She's the Captain Marvel of
No, it's like that was
She
like
just pops up whenever, you know.
No, that was another pop up. Like that was so stupid. I'm like, dude, she's just like everywhere. Like she's just doing her own thing, you know. So that's how you know, like what Jan said. Like DC's effed up. Like just Wonder Woman. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go help. Oh, I'm gonna help
I know.
do this. I'm like,
And I hated that because like
yeah,
you don't
exactly. That's what I'm
feel
saying. Like you're just
the gravity of the team.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
At all.
That's,
And you know how,
that's
like-
true because like in Marvel, it's like you never see them help each other.
Right, but
Like
you
it-
feel like they're a team. Like you like when
yeah,
they were
but like when
speaking
they
about-
gather up together, it's like, oh, everyone kind of has a mutual understanding of what needs to happen.
Yeah, here, like if you think about it here, they were talking about like, oh, I'm part of the Justice League. I'm the guy that does this and this. I'm like, dude, we never seen any of this stuff. So we don't feel that, you know? Like we've never actually felt you guys as a team. We've never done any of that stuff. So none of that felt like it mattered, to be quite
exactly.
honest.
Yeah, I don't like how they just used a big character, Wonder Woman, and like what you said, they like it didn't really matter. Like you know. Like in
Yeah.
Shazam, it like I don't like sure bring back Billy, but I was like that seemed like a throwaway, you know.
Right.
Like and let
wait.
me go rescue Batman from the freaking bus
So here's a
thingy.
question.
Like that's that's
Here's a
fucking
question.
trash.
Is the entire DC universe hell bent on being Superman as their moral compass as a team for this to work? If they can properly tie everyone to Superman, would you agree that it would make it better?
No, for me, honestly,
Or
No,
do
it's
you?
when
I
you're
could go
making when you're
on-
making a movie, Kyle. It's all about
No.
story, and
Yeah,
this
100%
movie
I
didn't
agree.
have story.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
I could
agree.
go on
No
all
Superman,
day about
no-
DC, like about what the fuck they're doing, what the fuck they should have done, or what the fuck. I mean, a lot of what they should have done is obviously hindsight, but I still feel like Man of Steel and then Batman versus Superman after that, I still feel like that would have been a good fucking
Start.
way to introduce everything.
Yeah.
But the way that they did it was just fucking ridiculous. And obviously, starting off with the Dark Knight Returns story with an aged up Batman for a movie, for a cinematic universe that you're starting, did not make any fucking sense. No matter what the Snyder fucking fans say, and I like the movies, you can't deny that Snyder was the fucking reason why we're in this position in the first place. Why we're, not why DC fans aren't getting what they want. He's the fucking reason why. I mean, like, you can't deny that.
Yeah.
Are we gaslighting Snyder right now?
No, what I'm saying is like,
Oh.
like,
I'm just making sure.
what the fuck? Like, the thing is, like, Snyder had a vision in mind, right? Like, he was given full reins to do anything for Batman versus Superman. If they were aware of where it was going, like, if they were aware of like how the movie was going to turn out, then
They weren't.
Like,
None
they,
of them were.
like, what the fuck happened? Like, what did they do? And then they were so reactionary afterward, like, oh fuck, we gotta liven it up. So Suicide Squad happened, and then after that, what the fuck happened? I mean, Wonder Woman was a fluke for some goddamn reason. Like, I felt like
They just
and the
don't
reason
have
why-
enough. They don't have enough money compared to Marvel.
dude,
They
you can't.
they can't
No.
they can't pay they can't pay for the slow process of building a good movie.
No, but the thing is, like, they were trying so hard to catch up with Marvel right away that they shot themselves in the foot. And that's their own fault. And it's the reason why it's insane the numbers that we're getting. I mean, even the Black Adam stuff, like, okay, The Rock, you tried saving the
that's
DC
even
universe
like
or whatever.
That's a separate issue.
I mean, it's kind of the
It's like-
same issue. It's the
Yeah.
same issue in a way because it's still DC. But the fact that The Rock, I mean, The Rock thought he could save it, whatever. But it's already like it's just a downward
who
slope
can
at this
save
point.
the DC universe?
Don't say Nicolas Cage.
No, I was gonna say Adam Driver, but
Oh,
that kind of ruined my
That shit.
thunder. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
kidding.
Of course. Dude, can you imagine Adam Driver as Lex Luthor?
As Lex? Ooh. I can see it. I can see it.
I can kind of see it.
You can't see him as Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom.
I don't get it, Kyle, man.
It's kind of a similar character. I mean,
Yeah.
their
No,
counterpart at least.
I'm not too familiar with Doctor Doom's like entire persona.
I don't know, man.
I get
Dr.
the
Doom
persona.
is Lex Luthor.
Is the
Just
persona.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, if I want to rant more about DC, I don't like the fact that they're still just pushing on.
Yeah, that's the sad part. Like, I don't want you to continue more. I know it's breaking your heart talking
No,
about.
like they're gonna keep continuing, and then they're gonna keep getting mediocre. Not even mediocre numbers anymore. It's just bad numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 55 million for the Flash opening weekend.
They're shooting their own foot at this point. It's crazy.
Like
Yeah, and-
literally, like I love James Gunn, but like it sucks. Like track wise, right now, like we're in confusion. You know?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
like what you
And-
said. Like
yeah.
he keeps some. He doesn't want to keep some. We're in confusion right now.
Yeah.
He's fucking cleaning up a hot mess. He's
And-
cleaning up a Typhoon
Exactly.
Marwar mess right now, dude. Dude, for real.
Exactly. And the thing is, I don't know what his plan is still. Like,
Exactly.
is he
Yeah.
is he just? It feels like he's rebooting, but at the same time, he's still keeping things. But I don't know if he's just saying that he's keeping this stuff because there's still stuff that was made that's releasing, like the fucking Flash or Aquaman and stuff. Like, I don't know if that's just because he's waiting for those to come out and he's like, oh yeah, I was rebooting the whole fucking time. I just didn't want to say it because obviously we had to market these movies that are coming out. And I can't blame him for that because he literally got on, like after Shazam 2 maybe came out?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember exactly.
So that's the thing I'm scared of too is like he's just showing face, you know, and he has to, you know, because that's the company. Like I have
Yeah.
to say I have
Well,
to
it's the
release
name,
this, you
James
know.
Gunn.
Yeah, and it sucks
this
because
point.
he's
It's
taking
the
he's
name.
taking all the heat.
He's taking
you know,
the hit.
that's what sucks.
Even though it's not his fault. Like,
Exactly.
he didn't do shit.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a fucking
He's
scapegoat,
Typhoon
man.
Marwar cleanup crew, freaking James Gunn right now. But I know he's gonna do good. But it just sucks that I don't know what direction DC is and Warner Brothers is doing. You know,
Dude, it's at the point now
where I
where
don't want to watch.
no, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or even the general audience doesn't give a fuck.
I was like, I'll
And
just
it's at
wait
that
till it's
point-
at max.
It's at Batman and Robin levels of like, yeah, I don't want to watch this stuff. Because keep in mind, it took like 8 years for them to come out with another Batman movie, and then even Batman Begins didn't. I don't think it made a lot of money at that time. But obviously it was good, so they got the trust back, and then everything else started blowing up after that. But now at this point, it's like, yeah, the audience doesn't trust that it's gonna be a good movie.
How do you get the trust back from the audience? Like, what
The
can
thing
you
is-
possibly do? What can you do?
I mean, the thing is, like,
you forget about it for 10 years, like Harry Potter, and
that's
then
what
bring it
that's
back.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't want them to have to take that. Like, dude, just take a fucking break. Cancel the movies if you have to. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of stupid to say that because I'm not the studio. But I feel like they should take. They need a couple years to get everything off everyone's minds. And for me, it was even like, it breaks my heart to say, like, even if you have to cancel Joker 2 and the Batman 2, just so you can get back on track for the universe. Because even that just creates more fucking confusion for people. Like, oh wait, is this part of that fucking universe or not? Like, yeah, the Elseworlds thing, sure,
They-
but people are still gonna
only
question.
cancel that. They will only cancel that if the moment you see they cancel that, that means they're rewriting the entire universe.
Right,
But
and that's what I'm
as far
saying.
as far as everyone knows, we're still in that limbo, and they don't want to cancel it.
And that's what I'm saying. And they're like, they're making the case of like, oh yeah, it's a multiverse. So I'm like, dude, it took us forever for Marvel to get to that, and we're already starting off with that in DC. I don't like that. Like, it's too much at one time for these, and there's too many multiverse movies coming out now. I just realized there's like fucking four fucking movies right
it's
away.
the new hip. It's the new
Yeah,
hip
man.
theme in
And
Hollywood
universes
right now.
are outdated. It's all about multiverses
Multi-
now.
Jesus Christ.
That's the new
I mean-
trend.
I mean, like Spider-Verse did really well. Obviously, that one was good. But yeah, Marvel's at the crutch of it now. Like, Marvel's just starting to do it too, and then
Man, that kind of broke my heart when you say like when you said if you want to take a break, get rid of Joker and the Batman. I was like, oh, no.
dude. If you have,
Dude.
at this point, if like for okay, like if I was in charge, right? If I had full authority, people might hate me. I don't care. I would cancel it and just say, hey, take a break for 5 years, 3, 4, 5 years. Get this shit out of everyone's mind. Because I feel like even the Superman reboot that they're doing, I feel like that's too soon too.
Mm.
Like, people are still gonna think like, wait, what is this connected to? Like, is this connected to what I just watched? Because now I'm not gonna want to watch it.
Yeah.
Like, and I think like they need a hard fucking reset, and that's their own goddamn fault. And you know what? Just take the blame, take the break, and get that shit out of people's minds, and just start the fuck over. If it means losing Robert Pattinson, then it means losing Robert Pattinson. You could even like
that'd be very sad.
it would be sad, but at the same time, you're saving your universe, because right now there's a lot of confusion. Like you said, they're stuck in limbo, not knowing what the fuck to do, and that's kind of their own damn fault. Just throwing everything at the wall and see what fucking sticks. So yeah,
And
fuck.
here's
Damn.
me playing the audience. If you were the company head, I'm a petition and say release the Joker 2 and the Batman 2. I'm gonna play that character.
People be signing the shit, and then they're gonna sign it, and then
what's your next
like.
move?
Right.
What's your next move if I have all these petitions signed?
You don't want to
Right.
get canceled as
You know?
I mean, the thing is, they already did it for Batgirl though, and Batgirl's been made. Batgirl has been shot and filmed. This one has not. Like, if I was the studio head right now, like if I was David Zaslav or whatever his name is, right? I'd say, yeah, we're fucking up, dude. Like, look at the money that we're making. We're not making shit. Everything's just being associated with the crap that we put out. This is not good. Let's stop everything. Take a break. Gather our thoughts. Get James Gunn to build a brand new universe. Like, and talk to James like, hey, I know you did really good movies and a really good fucking show, but you can't connect that to what we're trying to do now, because people are still gonna be fucking confused. Like, they're doing Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, which I loved, but they're still keeping that right now. Like, I don't see. That's the thing. What the fuck is happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Shit.
I think I feel like we've exhausted how to shit on DC right now.
The bash
Maybe.
of Flash.
Bash
The
of
of
Flash.
The bash of
Bash
Flash
of
became the
Flash.
bash of the entirety DC company in general.
Right, and that's the point. Is like, if you think about it, the quality of the Flash. I mean, bar in mind, without like the thinking about the special effects and whatever, the quality of the Flash is the same as the quality of the worst Marvel movie you can think of. But the worst Marvel movie you could think of will still make a lot more money, and will still have people being fans of it. If you get what I'm saying.
Which one's the worst one?
I don't know. Like, well, at the time, like I'm saying, like if you had Thor 2, Thor 2 still had people that came to watch that shit, even though it was horrible. And it still has their track record in mind. With this one, it's like it's in the same quality, but no one's even watching it. So you gotta stop. You gotta.
I mean, Chris Hemsworth didn't throw a chair, so
I mean, right?
No, if we take
there may have been. Let's give or take 10% of the revenue was because of that. Just 10%, maybe even less, maybe.
Well, honestly, yes. That obviously that does play a part in it, but at the same time, it's the same thing with it's just DC in general. Because dude, Michael Keaton has a lot of following. Like, for people like older generations have been like, yeah, that's the best Batman, obviously, but they didn't come in droves to see this. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nice.
I think that's just like going back to the Flash. That's like a good example of like fucking what Warner Brothers is right now. Just a hot mess.
What Warner
Like-
Brothers? What's their most successful thing right now?
I mean, do they have HBO? So
I guess.
Hey, you should watch that on Max. There's
Speaking
a
of
documentary.
HBO.
There's a documentary of like their successes and stuff. But
fucking Max.
I think
Best-
they're just
best streaming
innovative. They're
platform.
they have a lot of innovative things,
No, they. We're
Like-
just talking about the DC stuff. I mean, obviously, that's the one that's fucking been fucking the hell up for a while.
Oh, you can put me on HBO originals every day.
Yeah, Warner Brothers has still done pretty good things. I mean, obviously, they have the Harry Potter stuff that they're coming up with now again. It could be good. I don't know, but I feel like they're putting their cart before the horse again, saying we want to make seasons of every book out there or whatever, even though we haven't seen the first season yet of something.
Yeah.
What if it sucks, guy?
True.
I don't know. I think I'm just fed up.
You are.
I'm just fed up.
We all are.
Yeah.
I'm just tired. Fuck.
But you know what's really exciting?
Let's all not watch the Blue Beetle then.
I'm not
Yeah,
watching it.
let's all
I had
not
no
watch-
intentions of watching
Let's
it.
all not watch the Blue Beetle, but let's go all watch Man of Steel because it is 10 years since it released.
Ooh, I would.
Come on, Jan, you watched it at the end of
10
grad?
years? That's crazy.
It's been 10 years.
Come on.
Yeah, it has been 10 years now.
That's
Man
crazy.
of Steel, man. Let's go watch
Yeah, it
Man
came
of
out when
Steel.
we graduated.
Yeah,
Like the
let's go
same
watch
time.
Man of Steel.
Fuck.
Damn.
I still blame. I loved Snyder's stuff, but I still kind of blame him too.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and review. Let's go back and rate. I mean, let's end the bash of Flash with rating it out of 5, just so like people
Out of
have
5?
context.
Rate the Flash out of 5?
Yeah, there are licks of approval.
2 3/4 licks of approval.
I was a toss up between like. Actually, I think it's like a solid 2.
A solid 2.
How's a 2 a solid 2?
It's
like-
not, Jan. It's not a solid 1. Like that's why it's a solid
2.
2.
I mean,
No,
if you're going out of
'cause-
4,
No.
sure.
I was debating to give it 1.5 or 2, but then I gave it.
Honestly,
the extra
it's not that
0.5.
bad, Kyle.
No,
You
that's
gave
what-
it a
that-
2.
that-
You
that's
gave
why I
it a 2
gave
and
it the
3/4.
That's why I said it's a solid 2.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's close to a 3. To, you know what I mean? If
Just give it a 3.
I understand
then.
a solid 3. You know what? I'll
Yeah.
give it a
Three's put-
solid 3.
sorry.
How's that?
three's pushing it.
No,
Three's pushing it.
3
Dude,
is perfect.
1
To
is
go
pushing
back
it.
to go back to you. Sorry, Jen. To go back to your hot take, I would give it a 3. Then I would watch Flash over Shazam 2.
I would watch Flash again
That's
over
what I would
Shazam
do.
too.
That's why it's a solid
I
3.
agree. I agree.
Okay,
'cause
see,
I'd
so
rather-
yours is not a hot take.
I agree because I didn't watch Shazam either.
Yeah, because I would still give it a 3 because I'd still watch it over Wonder Woman 84, Birds of Prey, all the other crap that they put out.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's still
Yeah.
pretty good.
So solid,
Solid
3.
2.5.
It breaks my heart a little bit.
Damn, so you're
It is what it
basically
is.
saying all the other movies are like 2s. Is that what
Me?
you're saying?
Me? Or
Yeah,
Kyle?
like the other movies that you just mentioned.
Probably, yeah. I mean, they're in the realm.
Okay.
No, not
I
two
respect it.
specifically, but like I
2
gotta
3/4.
maybe around like it depends on the movie. I mean, Shazam, the first one was good. That doesn't even count. Like
No,
Shazam 2.
let's do the big one then. The Wonder Woman 84.
Oh yeah, fuck that one. That one's a 2.
Okay.
Straight up. Even Pedro Pascal couldn't save that fucking thing, dude. God damn.
Dude, okay.
Uh,
So now we know where. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well.
Are you giving it a 3, Aaron?
I give it
give
a
it a
solid
3.
3. Like after I'd rather watch this over Shazam. Shazam 2 because Shazam 2 was just I don't know, man.
Yeah, and
I like the
here's-
cast. I like the cast, but it was just
Here's the thing, right? Like, you know how Ezra acted as 2 different people?
Yeah.
I like
you could
that.
still tell it was the same person, though.
Yeah,
um,
100%.
But Shazam, oh my god, if we're gonna go back to that one, what the fuck was
Young-
Zachary Levi
they-
doing, dude?
they were
They couldn't
communicating.
afford to CGI the Shazam cast. So
No, like the way that he's acting, like I'm
No, I
like,
know.
dude, do you guys not talk? Like, are you guys not in the set? Like, can you guys
I was like, are
communicate
you
your own
watching your-
fucking character?
Are you watching the scenes or like for real, man? Like
Like, bro, wait, why are you not acting childish? I'm like, bro, why are you acting too childish? Like, you know what I mean?
Imagine the editing room in that. Like, it's like
The conversation.
yeah, it's like, why is it?
Like,
why are they so different? Like, how are we gonna save this? You know?
Did someone tell Zach he's playing Freddy right now? What the fuck? Like, dude, yeah. I think that's enough of the DC for now.
Okay. What else are you guys watching?
Dude, I watched The Blackening, just recently.
Oh wait, isn't that
is that supposed to be
that
a
sounds
spoof?
so familiar.
It's not really. It's kind of like a play on the whole
Yeah,
cabin in the woods thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty fun. For what it was, it has its
Blackening.
moments. It's definitely more enjoyable than The Flash. So if you have some time, dude, watch that shit. It was pretty good.
You guys gone through any Black Mirror episodes or no?
No, but I did watch
Too much stuff to watch.
Elementals. So if you ever want to do,
Oh,
if
how
you
is
ever
it?
want to
how
do the,
was that?
if you ever want to do the
I'm curious.
Pixar rating tier list, it's still shelled. But if you guys ever want to do it, like,
I'm not
So-
feeling
so-
Pixar
so-
lately, bro.
Is it
you
good?
you
Is it
want to
good?
fuck? Can I give you a
No,
hot
no.
take
Is,
right now?
is Elementals worse?
Can I give you a hot take right now?
no, they're
Oh.
gonna break my heart,
Oh,
bro.
are you gonna slander Pixar right now? Hold on. I want to hear it.
Oh,
he did
no,
this-
no!
He did that on purpose. He did that on purpose.
Dude, Pixar did that. They're listening.
He did that on purpose.
Jad, come back. I want to hear the hot
What-
take.
Yeah. What was he gonna say about Pixar?
Oh, man.
Damn.
Dude,
Is
he
he
was
Team
gonna do
Illuminate or
shots.
something?
Bah, bah, bah.
Damn.
Dude, shots
That's
on
great.
Pixar?
That was kinda
Go
crazy.
ahead, Jan. Fucking do it when you
I
come
would
back.
never shoot down Pixar.
Yeah. That's crazy. Holy.
Anyways, do you recommend watching Elemental? Oh wait. Oh,
there he's back. He's back. Say the hot take. Oh, you're frozen. You're frozen. Jan, why?
Anyways,
But elementals.
Yeah.
There's two Jans.
All right, let's do this one more time.
wait, hold on.
Hi, my name is Miles Morales, and
My name is Miles.
Why is
and
there a
I've been
third
Spider-Man for
view
the
of you?
last 6
Okay.
months.
All right, what's your
Can
hot
you hear
take?
me fine now?
Yeah, now
Yes.
what's your slander on against
Okay,
Pixar?
say it again. Say the
What
line
is this
again.
slander?
All right, let's run it in.
Let's hear it.
All right, let's
We're
run
about
this
to
back
clip
one
this.
more time. Yeah, Pixar's fucking up, y'all. Pixar's not doing any good. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Based on what though?
Dude, okay, name their last 4 or 5 movies.
Elemental.
Okay.
Wait, didn't
you're
they
right.
do the
Just
Secret World
kidding.
one? Or what's that one? No, was that Pixar?
It
or
was
was
Soul.
Turning Red, Lightyear, whatever, right?
Soul.
Their last
Soul.
one, their last good one was
Like
probably
last
Big Hero
OG,
6.
that would be Soul. No, Big
Oh,
Hero
is it?
6
If
is
it's
not.
Big Hero 6 is not even
Pixar.
Pixar, bitch.
Sorry, wait. All right, I'm mixing them up.
But the last original would be Soul, I think. But yeah, Turning Red. I
Soul.
remember Turning Red and Buzz Lightyear.
Oh,
So-
Buzz Lightyear is more recent
and-
then.
Are those of any of the conversations of what a standard Pixar movie would be?
Hey man, I said Pixar has their categories. You know, some are like fun.
No,
some
no,
are
no.
fun to watch.
No,
some
no.
are like, oh, I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay.
No, but here's the thing, dude. Pixar has never been that, though. Like, yeah, sure, they had Cars, but fuck, like, Pixar has always had the track record of just. It's the same vein of what I said about Spider-Verse. Like, if there was no animated category, it would have had a shot at winning Best Picture. That's what Pixar was. Pixar has not been that for the past like 5, 6, 7 years, maybe. And it's really sad. Like, I haven't liked anything. I mean, I've liked them, but they haven't like hit it out of the park or like,
It's
blew
culture
my
just
fucking
getting
mind. No, dude. I
No,
can still watch Toy Story right now and
old and still
bawl
hits
my
you?
eyes out or something.
Did you bawl
You
your
know what I
eyes
mean?
out when 4 came out?
Yes, 4 was
Okay.
fucking good.
Yeah, 4 was
But
great.
after that, like,
You know, they just
because if you think about it, like,
they want to
I-
show out the
I'm thinking about it.
technology, man. The technology
No,
is
it's not even
yeah.
technology. It's the
Come
story.
on,
It's
did
story-wise.
you see Soul? Man, Soul was beautifully done. Was the movie
so it
great?
was fine.
It was.
But
It
it
was,
was-
fine. I'll give it that. It was fine, but you're right. It's not hitting the Pixar standard. But like I said, there's some Pixar's I like.
So
It's just
what's
fun to
the
watch.
Pixar
Right now, they're
standard?
at the fun to watch area. Elementals is like close to it. like it's close to the tearjerker side,
It's a
in
fun?
my opinion.
Wait, it's a fun one to watch. Not so much.
Not a tearjerker.
okay.
It's like there. It's along the lines, kind of like to me like Coco.
Oh, it's okay. I see.
The Coco was great.
Yeah, but like it was fun throughout the ride until the
Wait,
very
when was
end.
Coco?
That's I don't know.
2017. Okay.
17?
Yeah.
Wait, is that within the last 5 years? Hey, see? In your face, Jan!
Just about.
In your face! Take the comment back! Take the comment back, boy!
He's not. Aaron is not accepting
No.
any Pixar slander.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Don't
dude,
ruin
I'm
our
just saying.
childhood.
I'm not ruining the childhood, but I'm like, dude, step your game up, son.
They did.
Pixar, what
they
the
released
fuck?
Coco.
Yeah, 2017. Okay, that was 5 years ago. Step it up, bitch.
Hey,
Like, I don't know, do something.
Go watch Elemental.
Um,
Maybe that'll change your. Then we'll come back to it if you like.
Yeah, I probably should watch that though.
I liked it.
I'd watch-
yeah, well,
I
you
would
liked it.
watch
You didn't love it. You know, that's my point again. But I'm just kidding.
We can't love every movie.
Hey
here,
man,
okay?
Pixar can't get all like they can't always get tear jerkers. Sheesh,
Man,
man.
fuck you. Even I would watch Cars if I had to.
I would not. For some reason, I would not want to watch Cars.
Honestly, Cars
Ours
is
is
fine.
good.
I just don't like the idea of Cars being a universe in itself. That's just weird.
So do Legos, bitch. Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
we
whoa,
got
whoa,
Lego
whoa,
movies.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm just kidding.
How dare you? What is this? What is this? Where did this come out from? I'm sorry.
That's his hot. His,
The Legos don't talk, motherfucker.
Jan with the hot takes today, man.
Legos don't talk, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
Batman's overrated. No.
Fucking, fucking clip that, Jan.
I'm just
Holy.
kidding, dude. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh man. Okay, we need to slow down.
He be saying shit and just dropping the mic.
Yeah, Jan, you just been dropping the mic and leaving us, dude.
I'm sorry, man. Like
I'm not gonna accept any of this.
that's probably my only
Holy.
hot. Like I can't really think of another hot take, to be honest with you.
Wait,
if
sorry,
we
one more
had
time.
internet,
Sorry.
Maybe
One more
fix your
time. One more
internet
time.
and then-
What?
You're like,
you're bugging out.
yeah, it's bugging out.
Am I doing the thing again? Fuck.
Come back, delete. Come back. Oh man. Hey, did you hear about the submarine?
Oh yeah. Who is not talking about the submarine? Did you watch the documentary? No. Yeah,
No,
the
I didn't
submarine
watch
stuff
it, but I
is-
just heard.
No,
about
but
the
it's
submarine.
just dumb because like as soon as the story broke out, right, and then like a day later, it'd be like, special 3-part series of the
No
submarine,
way.
and it's like,
What the
how? Yeah, exactly. Like it's still happening. Like how are you guys making a story out of it?
What the fuck?
And-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There
No,
he
but
is.
what's crazy is the Simpsons.
Fuck did I miss again?
The Simpsons thing.
Nothing,
Oh, we were
we-
talking about the
It's
submarine.
the submarine.
Oh, okay.
So
What did you last hear? I said.
Something about Legos. Like, fuck, Lego
you
shouldn't
were-
get a
you were-
movie.
You were you were slandering the Lego brand.
Then you drop the mic, then split.
Hey, no, okay, but here's the thing though. Like when Lego movie was announced, like we did not want. It's not like we fucking was going out of our way, like saying, "Hey, the Lego movie."
That
looks
makes
like
it
it's
more
gonna be
better, if
fucking
anything.
And that's what I'm saying. The Cars has an audience. Okay. If you put Cars against Lego movie, I feel like Cars will still get
Oh, get the
more
fuck out
money.
of here!
Cars will still get more money, bro.
Excuse me,
just-
I'm
Dude,
sorry. How much?
check-
how much
check-
does Cars merchandise sell for?
No. Go fucking check right now.
Let me check the box
Yeah,
office.
the box office on both.
Oh my god, dude.
No.
Okay.
You look at Cars, and then Kyle, you look at Legos. Then you
And then
fucking
just give
Wait,
the
but
number.
which
then
cars is he
fucking-
gonna pick? The
I'm gonna pick the original. I'll pick the original. How's that?
okay.
And this does not count for inflation, bitch.
Look at
Are we talking gross?
domestic.
Gross or domestic?
Domestic or worldwide?
You should.
I'll
I
say-
don't know.
I'll say
It's up to
worldwide.
you.
I'll say worldwide.
Oh, first comp. Oh. Ooh, this should be a cool game.
Give me a sec.
Oh, it's like it's just.
It's like
guessing
I
who
bet
won.
my movie made more money than your movie, kind of thing.
All right, wait,
No,
hold on. Give me
there's
a sec.
you can play
Oh
something.
yeah,
like
there's
that
a game
online.
like that, right?
Yeah,
you
there's
just
someone.
pick.
I saw someone playing it. Fuck, what's it called? Now we have to look for it.
All right.
All right, what's your numbers?
Okay, so wait, we're talking domestic or worldwide?
I
You
can do
pick.
either.
You pick.
Okay, we'll do worldwide. Worldwide.
All right, what's your first number?
And so this is the thing. Okay, so
The
Lego movie
first
came
number is
out
the
what
only one
year?
that matters.
Lego movie came out what year though?
2014.
2014.
Yep.
Cars came out 2006. So this does not account for like any inflation whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what's your numbers? Wait, am I saying it first?
Yes.
Worldwide, right?
Yes. First number. First
The
number. First number.
anticipation.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay. Mine's 4 too.
Oh, shit. Why are you guys?
Mine's 6 too. I'm not even kidding. Mine's 6 too. Are you just looking
2.
at mine? All right, go. 2?
2.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Mine's 8. 468.1.
Okay,
Worldwide.
wait. A difference of 6 million
It's a
with
giant,
inflation.
What does inflation have to do with?
Dude, inflation could do a lot with the numbers, okay?
So you have to
Okay.
inflate yours.
All right, so let's go Lego movie. No, you would you would have to deflate yours as well.
Yeah, so it's like on the same level. So it's like the tickets back then was like $7 a ticket now.
All right,
so
how
that's what
much
we're saying. Like
was
saying the-
that's
462
the
million.
inflation.
You're
you
saying
know?
the 6 mil is the inflation.
How much was 462 million in 2006 now?
I am not gonna get scammed by an inflation.
No. Put both of yours in today's.
Oh yeah, okay. I think that's fair enough. I think if you do that, but
Put both of ours in today's?
yeah, in this year's.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Okay, so
I don't know.
I think that's
I'm
fair.
gonna share my screen. Let me see if you
share
guys
your
can see
screen.
this. Okay, wait. I want the full numbers, boys.
You're just trying to start fires.
Damn, I
All right.
know. Cars versus
What the fuck?
Legos.
Okay, wait. So 2006, 2003, right? So I'm gonna start with mine then. 462, 216, 280. What the fuck? 462.
Just do the first 3 or first 4 digits.
4. Okay.
Point something.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, million.
4
Cool.
million, yeah.
It's
6.9.
worth 6. Wait.
Let me go
Oh,
write
that's
that
4
down.
million. What the fuck am I doing? Wait, hold on.
Oh.
462.
Just add.
I'm just gonna
This
put the
is
number.
another
man.
zero.
Zeros.
I'm just adding in the fucking number.
Monka,
It would be worth $697.
So 697.2.
Okay.
Okay.
So how much did
Point
stuff
three.
make?
468.1. 1 and then just fill out the zeros.
6.9 697.3 for cars.
Oh. See that? What's the
Getting
difference,
robbed of
Kyle?
Inflation.
Tell me the difference, Kyle.
How much is the difference?
The
Almost a
difference
hundred- no, it's like
is
96 million?
96 mil.
601.3.
It's still a better
4.4.
movie.
That's a lot.
It's still a better movie.
I'm not denying it's a better movie, but what I said
It's
was
a 95.9 difference.
it still made more money than Legos. And it still will to this day.
Against March? Even March?
Man,
No,
fuck
no,
merch. I'm
merch.
talking about movies, bro.
Just
Because
movies?
that's unfair because the merch for Cars
on.
is straight
Hold
from
on.
the Cars
So,
movie.
hold on.
Legos have been a thing, bro.
Hold on. If you're a parent and you go to buy a DVD at a gas station and you see the Lego movie and Cards and you only can pick one, which one are you picking up?
Yeah, I might be picking up cars though.
I might pick up Cars, dude.
This is slander.
No, here's the thing. If I feel like as a kid,
It's
Dude,
a classic.
as a kid, I feel like they'll
No, I
like
understand
Cars
the
more.
Cars thing.
Because we didn't even, dude, Legos, we didn't appreciate it until what? What age were we when Legos came out? Like,
I'm
Dude,
sorry. I
Like the
still
movie?
appreciate it.
Or are you
the
talking
movie
about
itself. The movie itself, like, I'm pretty sure as a kid, it would have just been like another movie as well, the same vein as Cars when we watched it.
Yeah. It's
but
not like Toy Story level, but
okay, so yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Dang, that was crazy.
did you guys finish Beef yet?
I'm on episode 7.
It's crazy how like Jan was the last one to watch Beef, and now he's ahead of us.
What do you mean?
Because me and you started watching Beef like beforehand, and like we've been
Yeah, but
we've been
it.
telling Jan like, hey, you should watch
Oh,
Beef,
to watch
and
it.
now he's caught up and he's ahead of us.
Yeah.
Dude,
So how you
episode
liking
6?
Beef? How you liking Beef? Or like just
Okay,
in
so
general? Like if we're just
so-
talking about first season, Like,
You can
what's
just
Just
everyone's
first
thoughts?
season?
What's everyone's
How
thoughts
is
on
your, how
first
is your
season?
ride so far? Because the last 2 episodes are definitely the highlight of the season.
Of season 1?
Of beef,
Season
yes.
2.
Of beef,
What are
Oh,
we
we're talking
about?
beef. Oh, sorry, I was talking about fucking
bear.
bear.
I'm talking about the bear. What the fuck am I
Sorry,
doing?
I'm so into
That's
Yeah,
what
with
I was
the
talking about
confused
bear.
about. I was like, hold on.
But can we
I'm
talk
talking
about the bear
bear.
first?
I mean,
can we talk about the bear
we can
first?
talk about
Okay,
we can
let's
talk about the bear
first.
but
talk,
like
we'll
don't
talk
spoil
beef.
anything
We'll talk some beef afterwards. But yeah, I'm on episode 7 of season 2.
already.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So that's what I
Damn
meant.
it.
Sorry, but when I was talking
Okay,
about,
no, because
yeah,
how you explained it, Aaron, I was like, I'm confused. I already finished beef, and I was like, okay. Anyways,
I
go
meant
ahead.
I was like,
bear.
wait, there's a
Bear.
season 2 of beef. Sorry, I mean, to be fair, these two are the two 4-letter words that start with BE. So
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to get confused.
Not really. One's called bear and one called beef.
No, but
Fuck off,
what
dude.
happens in Bear is about food, and what do they sell? Beef.
Beef.
What are you talking about? Of course, we're gonna confuse it, Kyle.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Y'all
No,
are crazy.
it's literally called the original
It's literally
Beef
called-
House.
I can perfectly.
Like,
I can distinguish.
Wait,
wow,
between
you
both.
can
okay,
perfectly.
But why?
Yes.
But why? If
Why are
if-
we in?
like,
Why me and Jan and
Why
C
is
then?
this an argument to even?
that's what I'm saying. Like me and Aaron are on the same page, even though you're talking about the different thing. That
Y'all
means
are
it's
crazy.
easily indistinguishable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever. Bear. Dude. Episode 7 of season 1. I think I texted Aaron too. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" This was the whole
Online.
one-shot chaotic mess in the kitchen. That made me go, yeah, Sydney and Marcus, you're fucking annoying. What the hell are you guys doing? Am I the only one that thought that?
No. Just kidding.
There's- no.
No, I
Cool.
think no. Well, I felt like if we're just talking
Aaron,
about
what
that episode,
are you on?
I'm on 4.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start later today or something.
No, I'm talking about season 1 still, though.
But yeah, I'm on season
Okay, are we just
2,
talking about
4.
season 1?
Yeah,
I'm talking about
just
season 1 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, season 1 was
Um,
really good, but if we're just talking specifically on that episode, I like that episode because it was like, Sydney's chance to like, oh, I did something good, right?
Yeah, that was
But-
definitely a Sydney episode where like you kind of see the character shift.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, she's the one that, okay, like, yeah.
She's definitely annoying.
Wait, Marcus
Yeah,
is
I
the dessert
agree.
guy, right?
dessert guy.
Hey man,
She's the one that fucked up.
Okay,
No,
Sydney
don't-
fucked up,
Marcus
but
is
give
one of
give Marcus a break,
Marcus-
man, dude.
No, Marcus was my favorite
give
character.
him a
Like,
break.
hey-
He's just chilling there.
He's like, hey,
He's
look,
just chilling there,
look
man.
what I
That's not
made,
the
man.
point.
Look what I
That's not
made.
the point. That's not the fucking
You said
point.
you just said like, hey man, Sydney and
What is
Marcus
it?
just fucked up there. Like I was like, bro, he just wanted
they
to show.
did fuck up there, though. They did fuck up in that situation, in that scenario, right?
But he just wanted
Okay, so
to show the
Sydney
cake,
was
man.
the one that started the whole ticketing system thing.
Yes.
She's the one that fucked it all up. And for some reason, she has the audacity to be the one that's pissed off and leave the fucking kitchen and say, yeah, I'm not dealing with this, when it's your fucking fault in the first place. And Carmen, everyone else is just trying to fucking fix it and go along with it, even though they weren't even for that idea in the first place. Tell me I'm fucking lying.
You're not
Or I'm
lying,
wrong.
but
You know what?
why
You
you
know
didn't
why?
bring up Marcus? Like, why is
No,
it
and
Marcus'
Marcus-
fault?
No, but you know why?
Because
she's
they've
trying
been
to help.
telling.
She's trying to help the entire place.
No, I
improve.
understand. I
And-
agree with Jan.
Yeah, And
entirely.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But you can't be like, you can't give suggestions, fuck up on that
and
suggestion,
leave it.
and put the blame
Yeah,
on someone else, saying,
exactly.
you know what, I'm gonna leave.
Like,
Fa-
fuck
fair enough,
you.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
like, fuck
yes,
you
yes.
for
Fuck you.
yelling
if you
at
do that
me.
to me, if you do that to me in the real
Yes.
world or whatever, I'd be like, fuck you. You have to apologize to the company or to the establishment. Like, this is not
Fair.
right.
Yes, I agree.
And for Marcus, yes, he got the donut, right? And I'm so happy for him that he got the donut. But dude, everyone's panicking the fuck out in the thing. Carm's already been telling you, like, hey, stop the donut. Like, obviously you could do that another fucking time.
It's called
Everyone's-
comedic timing.
It's not even comedic. What are you talking about?
No,
Like, dude, get the fuck back in the game. Like start doing shit that you're supposed to when you're supposed to do it. And he didn't. And he just was too into the donut, which again I appreciate, but wrong timing, man. Like wrong fucking timing.
But I love
It was a stress-
Marcus.
I love
Like
Marcus.
my,
That's my boy.
in that episode, I blame
stressful
mostly
episode.
on Sydney than Marcus, because the
Sydney.
only
And
difference
Yeah.
is Marcus didn't leave. He just got mad.
And Marcus came back. Too,
Yeah, Marcus got mad
out of his own whim.
Yeah.
See,
Sydney.
so he has some.
Sydney was
Sydney just
on-
came back for a check, and then all of a sudden was like, "Oh yeah, let's do this," because she saw money. I'm just kidding. That's not probably not what happened, but yeah, and the thing is, Sydney stabs Richie too. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what? Like, are we just gonna like get away with that or what? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That was one of the ones where I'm like, yeah, this is kind of like one of the only things that kind of took me out of it is Carm had to be the one to apologize to them. I mean, yeah, sure, like his attitude was pretty crazy, but don't you think it was kind of warranted, like in a way, though?
Yeah. No, for sure. Like,
yeah.
just overall, if we're just talking about that again, like, it's understandable that he was supposed to act that way, but like the whole season of season 1, I liked his character, Carm. Like, fuck, he wants a fucking high end, like established, fucking back, chef, or like the back of the house, dude, and he fucking did that at the end of that season.
Mhm.
Like, I respect him as a character, and like fucking as a chef, I was like, holy.
Yeah, can we talk about the brother too? Played by John Bernthal.
John
Oh
Bernthal,
yeah,
amazing.
he was the brother.
John
Yes,
Bernthal's
that's
amazing.
right.
Right when you see him and you realize who he is, you're like, "Yeah, that's Mike." You just get that feeling that, yeah, he's Mike.
he exudes the Mike persona.
Yeah, and you could kind of see why he had one scene in season 1, right? And you could kind of already see why it had such a big impact on
Everyone,
the major
yeah.
players. And it's kind of insane that what he did, just fucking being there. So yeah, I kind of like that addition too. Season 2 is good so far. And like I mentioned to Aaron, season 6 or episode 6, the cast is pretty stacked. So if you watch
I
that,
saw
Can you
What's
give
his
me
name?
one
Is it-
name?
oh okay. Oh, do you want me to give you the names? I was
Hold on,
gonna.
I want
let
to
you-
give the name.
Okay.
What's his name?
He
Poulter.
wants-
What's his face?
Will Poulter?
Yeah, Will's in it. Yeah, I saw a picture and I was like, oh shit, Will's in it.
Will Poulter's in
Okay,
it.
that's dope.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is dope. I think I'm excited.
Well, yeah, I think that one's a different episode actually.
Okay, I just
Might
saw
be.
like
I
a
don't know.
promotion video and I was like,
I mean,
Will's in
if you want me to
this?
give you a name, I'll give you a name. but
Shoot it. Go.
I was kind of like, so Jamie Lee Curtis is in the movie or in this show.
Oh,
Okay,
whoa.
that's fine.
Damn, that's
That's
dope.
And that's just one name. So there's other names that come up, or there's other people that come up in the show. We're like, what the fuck?
Oh wait.
And the thing is, it works so well because they actually do feel like a family,
Yeah.
and they feel like they, it feels like just lived in. Like
It's
it just feels
organic.
real. Yeah, it just feels organic. That's probably one of my episodes this season so far.
Speaking
Episode
of
6. So
cameos.
when you get to that, keep a lookout.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'll watch it tonight and then maybe we'll see where we get.
Mhm.
None of you guys watched Dave, correct?
I watched Dave.
Did you watch 2? Did you finish season 2?
I didn't finish 2 because Typhoon Marwar.
Ah.
Hey
Let
man,
me know
you
when
gotta
you finish.
forgive. You gotta forgive.
I know,
me
I
for
know, I
that.
know, I know. No, let me know when you finish it, because
Jan,
I
you
think
don't need to watch Dave.
It's such a.
I really wanted you to watch The Bear, to be honest.
It's in my list. Dave's in my
I think
list.
I think
just haven't
Dave
gotten
is
to it.
meritable for it. It's not for everyone, but it's a really special show.
It is special.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
I just felt like Jan would like The Bear.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been telling you, since we first watched
the,
it.
the reason why. Okay, so season 2 gives me like off the get go because like you could kind of. I mean, Aaron's watched it, so he can kind of know every episode's a little different. And I think you know what I'm talking about when I say that. It gave me like Atlanta vibes, like season 2 Atlanta vibes, where
Yeah, I
it
see
was
that, yeah.
different right away.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Something about this show just feels familiar. And then I realized the executive producer was the guy that did like one of the people that did Atlanta. So I was like, okay, that makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah.
Right. So and
I
think
just
that's
don't.
kind of why I
Right
like the show a
now,
lot.
if you want my opinion, whoever is listening or gonna watch this, I like I prefer season 1 over season 2 right now, based on episode 4, like where I'm at, or episode 3. That's my.
But I mean, season 1 didn't really kick off until like episode 6.
Mm,
I felt.
no, but there's just something about having a chef, like get this like like fast food kind of or whatever. Like they have.
Yeah.
It's just that story of like a chef that came from like a 5-star or like a Michelin star come down to like their level, like a fast food or like their original own, and trying to take control of it, because you do see that change from like all of them, like corner, like they're just yes chef, like they're doing
System.
they're like all doing these things, and they haven't been doing, and like boom, like it just changed right away. And the character I do like in the film or in the show is the lady. What's that? The lady's
Tina?
name? Yeah, because she
Tina.
was like the straight up like, I'm not gonna freaking listen to this.
Major
shit.
switch.
Yeah, she like hella 180, and I like that because she knew like, oh man, this chef and the sous chef, like, and she didn't like the sous chef. She didn't like Sydney. Like,
No.
You see
and-
it happen organically.
yeah, that's
you
why like
understand where the change comes from.
yeah, so that's why season 1 is really, really good compared to season 2. Well, I haven't watched all of it, so that's just my thoughts on like the Bear in general.
I do understand where you're coming from though. I kind of do have that same feeling too. But there's still gems in there that kind of
for sure.
come out. Like with Tina, obviously when she was talking, that best
The
scene
soup-
she has is
the
probably
soup
when
one.
she's. Is it the soup one?
Where she's
I
like,
thought
who
it
took
was-
my soup?
Oh, I was gonna say the one where she's talking to Richie, like, dude, we're finally actually kind of good, like,
Oh,
and then Richie's kind of saying like, where the hell are you? Like, like I'm gonna fucking quit. But she's like, where are you gonna go? Like, and it's kind of like this heartbreaking thing with Richie. But yeah, you know what I didn't realize, and this is probably the last thing I'll say, because John Bernthal plays the brother, right? I forgot that Richie played Micro in Punisher also, so
Oh, really?
it's kind of like a reunion for both of them.
interesting.
Yeah. And I didn't think about that until I don't know. I think I was watching the recent episode again.
So
Okay, cool.
So beef.
So watch it, Kyle.
beef?
Season 2
I'll watch it
of
by
The Bear.
weekend.
Yeah.
Don't expect it to be season 1 though. Just kidding.
I mean,
So-
when I watched season 1, I was like, all right, like we'll see where this goes, and then it picked up, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna continue. Yeah.
Yeah. So beef.
Beef, yes.
You just finished
so
it?
everyone.
I thought. Well, it's been a while.
I finished it.
Recently.
No, not recently. Just like when,
I
like
think
the first
I was
2
the
weeks
one
it came
that,
out.
Oh,
that
okay.
finished it recently.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I know we had like this
Thoughts?
talk about like how I hate how like beef, right? Like TV series always have like they're always talked about, and you said it, John. Like it's always talked about for like a good week or two, then it's like forgotten.
Yeah, because of the whole binging
it just
thing.
sucks. Yeah, but beef was really good. What was it, A24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is good. I want
that's
to
one of-
see them
yeah.
again. Those two for some reason.
I think they I feel like there's a season 2 coming. They just haven't announced it yet.
Stephen
Mm.
Young is
Beef.
doing so much.
Hmm?
Stephen Young has done so much for like his.
Yeah,
Seeing
I
him in
think-
just different shit, like it's crazy.
right. I think yeah, that's probably like one of the best that he's been in. Granted, it's probably like one of the ones where I've seen him and his character as fleshed out as it is, I guess.
Nah,
Like,
you're
him-
wrong.
Him and
That's
like Ali
wrong.
Wong's character,
Yeah, and Ali
Like-
Wong too.
like the anti-chemistry of them is like really good.
The best Steven Yeun is Invincible. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. That's
Yeah,
the
you're right,
best
you're right.
Steven Yeun.
okay, but that's voice acting though. Like I think like
No, the best
I'm
voice
opening another hot
acting
take on
for
my-
Steven Yeun is freaking Avatar Wan in Legend of Korra. That's his
Oh,
best.
speaking of Avatar, you guys saw the little Avatar leak?
the little Filipino dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Did you see? No,
Filipino?
did you see the clip? Did you see the clip of
Aang,
them
yeah.
interacting?
No,
No.
There's a clip of them interacting, and they're like, "Oh, which element would you be in real life, right? And then of course, like what's his? I forgot his name. Zuko, the guy who's playing Zuko was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely would be fire, this and that. And then Aang, I need to send it to you guys, but Aang like replied in the most Aang way possible. It was
What do
really
you say?
cute. So I was like, this seems like a solid cast. So
All right.
yeah, I
You have you watched that, Jan?
Well, no.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's just not. Um,
Let me look for it.
no, I'll probably end up watching it somehow, some point before this one comes out. So just so I can have something to kind of compare it to.
Hmm,
I know it's kind of blasphemy, but God, just give me.
it's
give me a
okay.
fucking break.
But yeah, beef was really good. It had a hard start in the beginning for me. It took me a while to like it.
No way. I thought it was the chemistry between Ali Wong, and not just Ali Wong and Steven Yeun, like everyone else, like even the brother and the cousin. I don't know. It was just really well done. I think I like the direction that they took it in. Like the husband ended up being one of my favorite, not my favorite, but like one of the characters that I kind of liked a little more than I
Whoa.
thought I would. Yeah. I don't know. It was weird, but
Whoa. I didn't like that guy for some reason.
yeah, because he's antagonizing what we know, or like the main characters in a way. But at the same time, he's the one that makes the most sense to me.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess that's fair. Like I don't know, he just brought like an awkwardness in the show. I don't know, that was
Yeah.
just me. Like he was just super awkward. But if I had to pick a character that's not the main two, it would be the brother. Like
The brother,
yeah,
yeah.
the brother was like I liked his character, and I liked how like fucking Steven Yeun's character like fucked his life up in a way.
Yeah, that was messed up.
I was like, damn. I was like, his life could have been way different, like right now.
That was so messed up.
And
Kind
if
of saw
I
it coming though.
oh
Yeah.
rails, if I oh yeah,
Well, yeah, in a way.
um, well I didn't like the ending. Did you guys like the ending?
I think God did.
I liked it. I think
That's
I
so
think the ending
it's so
was-
A24 though. Just kidding.
No, exactly.
The ending is so A24.
That's
It's
why
giving
I
me
like
the
it.
whale ending. I'm like, really? I'm like, why?
It's exactly why I'm like, huh.
No,
It's a familiar feeling.
no.
Are you
No,
getting?
but the thing is,
I wanted to see. I'm glad there was like a
What did
resolution.
you want to see?
I wanted to see a I'm glad I saw a resolution. I mean, but I wanted to see like how the other characters like feel. You know,
no,
the other lives
honestly,
affected. You know,
I would kind of be on the same boat as Aaron too, but at the same time, I feel like we're gonna get that if season 2 or whatever ever does get announced. So I'm not too bothered by it.
I hope they don't do a season 2. No, don't.
They are the creator said they're planning 3 seasons
Ah.
for the show.
So annoying.
but is it gonna be this?
Why is that
these
annoying? Like you're getting
characters-
more of what's good. Like what is that? Why is it so annoying about
No,
that?
the thing is, like sometimes if it's good, just leave it at it and just move on with something else. Because
But that's like saying
there's a chance of ruining it. Isn't what I'm saying.
no, but it's coming from the same creative forces.
No,
like
no,
that's like
I
kind of like
know.
saying, like if
No,
Into
but
the
it's
Spider Verse came out, like oh yeah, I
But
don't
it's
want them
always
to
going
make
to
a
be a
sequel
comparison.
because
Be like season 1 is this, season 2 is this. Where like if you just have it alone, like a series, it's like hey, just watch just this, and you everyone would have the same exact feeling about it. Whereas like if you get continuations of like a series, and then you're gonna judge it as a whole because after one season was like unsurprisingly bad. You know, it's like imagine if it tanked season 3 and then the whole series is tarnished.
yeah, but it's like saying I mean that could be for
Just-
any
yeah,
movie
you're
or
just
show.
giving a
It's like
Game of
50-50.
Thrones. Like, why'd you watch all these other ones then, or Kyle?
No, but I don't see it. I don't see this continuing to another season. I guess I don't see like why would they need a season 2.
I don't know.
That's
I mean,
like
if
me
they-
with why did they make a Toy Story 4? You know.
yeah.
But
Fucking
I
Pixar
get
is
it.
fucking up again, but
I guess so. But maybe they're doing a season 2, like what Jen said, just to answer those questions about like because relationships have been broken here for some reason. If you notice, like that last
Yeah.
episode, and like I don't know, those need answers. You know,
Mhm.
because you can't just have them. I'm gonna
Yeah,
just say
'cause-
you can't just have them lying on the bed and just like looking at each other, and all is
'Cause-
forgiven. You know, I'm like,
Here's a lot of the resolutions or the arcs for these characters for
the
what
main.
they've established have not been completed whatsoever. I feel like.
What,
Yeah, they
You're gonna
reconcile.
bring back the brother, and then you're gonna bring back the husband,
Yeah,
and
No, it's
that's
not. Well,
new
yeah,
beef.
but
That's new beef.
at the same time,
basically.
it's
real.
it's like it's just I feel like they could resolve it a little more because they resolved their beef or whatever, right? But they haven't resolved their character arcs. Like, they realized it, but they haven't exactly done anything to get us to that point where it's like, hey, you've changed, or it's a I don't know. Like, I feel like they could do more. Is what I'm saying. Or it could not, and they could just fucking keep beefing again. Because I thought, like, like the trailer made it look like it was like they start beefing, but then all of a sudden they fall in love,
Yeah.
which I'm glad did not happen. So
Dang. So you want a Cobra Kai ending, huh? You
no,
want a Cobra Kai where they just like hate on each other again.
it would be funny. It would be cool, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know where they're going with it. So,
But yeah, that's a season 2. Like I if I had to do a season 2, Kyle, it would just be new beef with either their other relationships.
I was fine with just one season, I guess.
Dang, that's your A24 talking to you, man.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
And what if I want a sequel for the whale, man? I don't like him just floating in the air. I was like, that was weird.
That was a perfect ending. Huh?
wait, he was floating in the air. I still never watched The Whale, dude.
It's okay. You don't have to, but he won an Oscar. He won an Oscar if you want to see it.
Aaron, you and I, we watch a lot of things that are good, and then Louis just is always behind. It's like one step behind.
I want to say we're always
Can't
one
catch
step
up.
behind. Everyone's always
Dude.
one step behind about everything. You know.
You're one step behind on something, motherfucker. Like, just because
But if
I
there's
don't know.
two of us that's the thing, is like if there's two of us talking about it, it should slightly encourage you to,
I
Dude,
believe
I could say
believe-
that about
yeah, I believe in
anything.
just you take your time, you know?
Take
like
your time,
if
okay.
you want to watch
What
it,
episode
go
are you on in
watch
Breaking
it.
Bad?
Hey, Taifu Marwar, bro.
fuck you,
Taifu
dude.
Marwar. I was going to watch it.
That's
I
crazy
was
because
going to
that's
watch
actually
it.
a valid reason.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not going to get mad at Jan for
that's-
watching The
that's
Whale,
funny.
you know?
That's funny. That's
I
hilarious.
am going to watch it.
That's
I literally,
hilarious.
I told myself I'm going to download it on the plane when I go on vacation so I can
When
watch
is
it.
that happening, by the way?
July 6th.
Okay.
So I'll have that time to watch.
So you got about a week to stop making excuses. I was kidding.
No,
Just
the
kidding.
power just came back on. Fuckers.
He's like,
Just
no,
kidding.
he has a list
I'm
of-
just kidding.
No, he has a typhoon memo, right? It's like priorities. It's like call family, Chloe, for spit talk, and then the fourth thing is watch Breaking Bad.
No, that should be number
I do
one,
wanna
bro.
watch it. Hey, slow
You know what?
slow down.
Fuck Never mind the podcast. Just get out of here and watch. I was kidding. But yeah, I feel like is there anything else that you guys want to bring up, or we
was
should talk
solid.
about? Dude, that's a long episode.
Dude, that's the funny thing. I don't even know how long we've been on this.
You know what's crazy?
Because I don't see it.
Lately, I've seen
Do you
I've seen
see
a
it?
bunch of no. So I didn't see it until you click on people on the bottom, and it tells you the time.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I was in chat. I was like, "Hey, what's our time?" And then I was like, "Let me go look around," and then I found it.
Okay.
Dude, there's 3 freaking recordings of me because of this stupid internet.
But like, what something I also noticed was like, a lot of the podcasts I've been watching have just been getting longer, and I was like, "This is crazy." Like some of them are like reaching 2 hours, and I was like, "Damn."
Because they're trying to get short content out. The longer,
I know.
the
Content
more,
out of long content,
more,
the
yeah.
more-
So
the-
you
the-
get
the
more
longer
clips.
It is, the more
Yeah.
baked it is.
So you're saying is that why we're doing this now? So we can get more shorts?
No, that's why you're doing this. So don't blame it on me, Jan.
You're right. You're right.
He paid the 300. He's committed now,
It's
on,
not
man.
300, bro.
or whatever. I don't know whatever the fucking price is. 280.
Whatever the
250.
number is.
All right. So, with that said, thank you for listening to the Spit Talk Podcast. Catch us on our next episode. Follow us on our socials at the Spit Talk Podcast or Spit Talk Podcast. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok for more updates. Follow us on our Discord. Once again, we are Aaron, Jan, and Kyle. See you guys. Bye.
See ya. Wow, so fancy.